Previously on Owl Stretching Time.
Happy birthday to you.
Stop! Don't cut that cake!
We have 5 minutes to fix this script, or it's gonna blow!
Quick, Crystal, cutscene 4.
What are you, nuts? You'll get us all killed! Cutscene 12!
No, cutscene 4.
Scene 12!
Scene 4.
Scene 12!
Scene 4.
Scene 12!
Scene 4.
Scene 12!
I can't take all this pressure!
Crystal, don't!
You may be a giant omniscient snow demon, but me? I am a man!
Wow, the elusive Norwegian blue.
Michael, don't take a picture of that bird!
Damn it, Ariane! This isn't some kind of game! People's lives are at stake!
Oh, but it is a game. And it's one I intend to win.
Human.
My God, in all of my years, I have never seen a virus multiply so quickly. Yes, Celine? I think we stumbled on the scientific discovery of the millennium.
Yes, but the world can never know.
I don't know about you guys, but all this brainstorming has got me hungry. I think I've earned this Kit Kat.
Antonio, don't open that candy bar!
Hey, Frank, great show tonight. Frank? You okay, buddy? Frank? Oh my God, Emily!
And now for the thrilling conclusion.
Well, it's been quite a long, dramatic evening, but I do believe I've finally gotten down to the bottom of things. Ladies, gentlemen, non-binary individuals, I have determined who it was that killed Mr. Barnaby Evans.
Oh, thank heaven for that. At last we can put this ghastly night behind us.
Of course you would want to put this night behind you, Mrs. Wilkinson.
Exactly what are you insinuating, Detective?
Well, Mrs. Wilkinson, during my investigation, I just so happened to discover that you and Barnaby Evans had been having a secret affair for 4 years prior to this night.
Genevieve, how could you?
It's a lie, Edward. I could never be unfaithful to you.
Really? Then explain this pair of bloomers with your name embroidered on the waistband. They were in Mr. Evans's file cabinet, filed under W for WOW.
What have you got to say for yourself, Genevieve?
I'm so sorry, Edward. I was weak.
Tonight just happened to be the night he decided to call it quits. You were incensed. You had given him the best years of your life. You hated him for breaking up with you. You despised him for it.
All right, I admit it. I did hate him for leaving me, but I didn't kill him.
Of course you didn't. You couldn't have possibly killed him. At the time of the murder, you were out in the garden, hacking the rose bushes apart with an axe. Your husband, on the other hand...
Now, just a minute. What possible motive would I have for killing Barnaby Evans? I mean, I didn't know about the affair until just recently.
True, but that wasn't the only wrong that Barnaby Evans had done to you. The two of you were former business partners. He embezzled millions of dollars from the business and then framed you. You spent 3 years in prison for a crime you didn't commit, and prison does things to a man's mind. Makes him bitter.
All right. So he framed me and had me sent to prison. I had every reason to want to see him dead. Even so, I didn't kill him.
Of course you didn't. At the time of the murder, you were outside the bathroom door, tying your shoelaces and waiting for the person before you to finish. Which brings me to Jack Dinsmore.
What? You think I killed him? Detective, I am insulted.
Why wouldn't you want to kill Barnaby Evans? After all, he was blackmailing you.
What's he talking about, Jack?
Nothing, dear.
I wouldn't call trying to extort $500,000 from you in exchange for not releasing compromising photos of you to the press nothing, Mr. Dinsmore.
Compromising photos? Photos of what?
Photos of Mr. Dinsmore judging a pie-eating contest 3 years ago and accepting a bribe from one of the competitors. You knew if those photos ever got released to the public, your gubernatorial campaign would be over before it even began. So you needed to guarantee his silence.
All right, so he was blackmailing me. The fact remains that I am innocent.
I know you are, Mr. Dinsmore. You couldn't possibly have killed Barnaby Evans. You were the person in the bathroom Mr. Wilkinson was waiting on. Your wife, on the other hand...
Now wait just a minute, Detective!
Don't bother denying it, Mrs. Dinsmore. It's well known that Barnaby Evans was the reason behind your sudden retirement from ventriloquism. He had promised you the lead role in a big play he had been producing, but only on the condition that you give up your ventriloquist act and publicly denounce ventriloquism as being, and I quote, poopy. Then, when you had done it, you found, much to your chagrin, that there was no play. He had simply wanted you out of commission so that he could steal your act and give it to his considerably less talented nephew, Roderick. You've held a grudge against him ever since.
That may be so, but I didn't kill Barnaby Evans.
Of course you didn't, Mrs. Dinsmore. You were also in the bathroom at the time of the murder. With Mr. Dinsmore.
Ew! Beryl, really? I'm not proud, but I'd do it again.
Me too, darling, me too.
Good Lord, I have to clean that bathroom.
And that brings us to the maid, Simona. You've worked for Barnaby Evans for 12 years now. You've seen him at his worst, at his absolute most monstrous. You've seen every evil act he has committed, every crime against humanity, every under-the-table deal he's made with certain hostile foreign governments, every Girl Scout he's stolen cookies from. You knew better than anyone what a despicable man he was.
The man was scum. He used to hunt Jehovah's Witnesses for sport.
His favorite hobby, though, was live taxidermy.
Yes. I've seen him lure many an unsuspecting step down to his laboratory in the basement, down to their doom. He's skinned and stuffed at least 50 people down in that dungeon of his, including my beloved wife. I tried to warn her. She wouldn't listen.
All the more reason for you to finally rid the world of him, to do humanity a favor.
I won't lie and say I never thought about it, but I didn't do it. Maybe I should have, but I didn't. I didn't kill him!
I know. At the time of the murder, you were washing the dishes, so you couldn't possibly have committed the murder either.
Well, damn it, then who did kill Barnaby Evans?
Yes, Detective, just please tell us, for God's sakes, who killed Barnaby Evans?
It was me! I did it! In the dining room with the lead pipe. Go ahead, check under the floorboards. There you will find his hideous heart. I killed Barnaby Evans! Me! And I'm glad I did it. Glad, I tells ya. And I'd do it again. Over and over and over again. Round like a circle in a spiral. Like a wheel within a wheel. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Like a record, baby, round, round, round. Round. You spin
Oh
me
dear,
right
that's another
round,
detective
baby,
gone
right
mad.
round, like
This
a
is what,
finger, baby,
5 now?
round,
Why
round,
does this keep
round.
happening?
You spin
I suppose
me
we'll never
right
learn who
round,
killed Barnaby
baby,
Evans.
right round, like a
That's
record,
because
baby,
I'm not
round,
dead.
round, round.
Barnaby Evans!
That's right. I wasn't murdered after all. I was merely pining for the fjords, and you poor dopes went to all the trouble of driving 5 private eyes insane for nothing.
How horribly anticlimactic. Edward, dear, shoot him.
Yes, dear.
Come, Jack. Shall we go to the bathroom?
Yes, let's.
Oh, no, you don't! Get back here!
Round. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Hey, Gwen.
Hey, Nikki.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. I'm just waiting on Kirsten. We're having a meeting about a thing I wrote. She's giving me feedback on it.
Cool. Well, I gotta head to class. See you later.
Bye, Nikki.
Hey, Gwen.
Hey, Kirsten. How are you?
Okay. Bit of a stressful morning, but that's just college in general. How are you?
I'm pretty good. So, let's talk business. What did you think of the script?
The script? Well, I just couldn't put it down.
Really? Thanks. That really means a lot to me. I've been working on this play since my sophomore year of high school.
Yeah, I could kind of tell.
What?
I think I'd better elaborate on what I meant when I said I couldn't put it down. You know how when you're driving and you happen to pass by a really bad car accident and you're like, whoa, and you know you shouldn't, but you keep looking anyway? That's kind of what I meant.
You didn't like it?
No, I didn't mean that. I feel like there are a few things in it that could use some fixing.
A few things?
Well, a few thousand, but yeah. Like, for instance, here on page 3.
Hey, Gwen.
Hey, Paloma.
So, I looked over that script you sent me.
What'd you think of it?
You know how at the end of Oedipus Rex, Oedipus gouges his eyes out? I felt like doing that at several points.
Oh.
So, yeah, maybe don't anymore with this.
Okay.
See you later, Gwen. Hey, Kirsten.
Hey.
Is it really that bad, Kirsten?
No, of course not. Well, maybe, but that's nothing that can't be fixed with some judicious and extensive editing.
Hey, Gwen.
Hey, Evie.
So, I read through your play.
Okay. What'd you think of it?
You know that one scene in Psycho when Norma Bates stabs that lady in the shower?
Yeah?
Well, I'm gonna be going away for a long time. Like, possibly forever. It's been nice knowing you. Bye!
Oh my god. Kirsten, my play literally made Evie kill somebody.
Now, I don't think you can really blame your play on that. Evie's kind of a psychopath. She'd have probably done that even if she hadn't read your play. Hey, Gwen.
Hey, Emma. Have you read my play yet?
Yeah, about that. I haven't really read it, per se. I just kinda burned it.
Burned it?
Yeah. While I was holding it, I could just sense that I was in the presence of a creation of pure evil. So I destroyed it. For humanity. Keep writing, though. Only way to improve is to keep working at it.
Thanks, Emma?
See you later, girl. Hey, Kirsten.
Hey. Well, she encouraged you to keep at it. That was nice.
Yeah.
Hi, Gwen.
Hey, Veronica. How are ya?
Okay. So I was looking over your play last night with my boyfriend.
Aw, that's kind of romantic. So would you... Oh my god, Veronica, what's wrong?
He broke up with me!
Oh, I am so sorry, Veronica.
Your crappy play ruined my life. I will make you pay for this. Don't think you won't pay!
Hey, Kirsten. See you in class.
See ya. Musical theater majors. What are you gonna do?
I don't think I want to talk about my play anymore.
Come on now. There is no work of art that's without hope. Now...
Hey, Gwen.
Hi, Patty.
I just finished looking over that play you sent me.
Cool, what'd you think?
You are officially dead to me. Hey, Kirsten. See you at PG tonight?
Yeah.
Cool. See you later.
See ya.
Wow. I didn't know one play could lose me so many friends.
Well, listen, I gotta head to my next class. I'll see you later, though, okay? We can start going through the script and fixing some stuff. That sound good?
I guess.
All right. See you later, Gwen.
Bye.
Hey, Gwen.
Hey, Heather.
I just finished reading that play you sent me. I'm sorry, Gwen. This has to be done.
Oh, sweet glory.
Good evening. I'm Megan Welfer, and this is a fictitious moment in WJMU history. In the 1970s, the streaking craze took the nation by storm, and WJMU, of course, decided to have a little bit of fun with it. On September 20th, 1974, a student DJ had a microphone set up outside Schilling Hall and gave this report.
Good afternoon, Decatur. This is Walter Simmons coming to you live from outside Milliken's own Schilling Hall, right outside WJMU's studio, in fact, with this special breaking report. It seems that a streaking demonstration has broken out here on campus, with a group of no less than 5 students running around completely unclothed. I have here with me a couple of eyewitnesses who say they saw the whole thing from the beginning. I'll talk with you first, sir. What's your name?
Talcott. Lawrence Talcott.
Thank you. And could you describe what you saw here?
Certainly. Well, I was walking home after a late evening of not mauling innocent townsfolk when I happened to see a bunch of young people congregate by the flagpole. They then proceeded to, well, disrobe and run about the campus like a pack of wild wolves. Not that I know anything about that.
I see. Now, it seems one of the streakers has seen us. He's stopped running and... Oh, good heavens! He's mooning us!
Oh no, not the moon! I go through a horrible transformation whenever I see the moon! Ow!
It's not the actual moon, sir. It's just someone's rear end.
Oh, my mistake. Carry on.
And, what is your name, sir?
My name is Freddie Hickenlooper, and I've been living in Decatur all my life, I'm proud to say.
Thank you, and did you see how this all started?
Yeah, I did. My wife Ethel and I were out taking an afternoon stroll when we happened to pass by the campus here. Ethel stopped for a bit to admire the magnolia trees. All of a sudden, here come a bunch of college kids running around naked as jaybirds. I hollered over to Ethel, I said, "Don't look, Ethel!" But it was too late. She'd already been mooned.
Moon? Why did you say moon? Ow!
Shut up!
Sorry.
Oh, here they come again, and it seems they've been joined by another streaker.
Good heavens! Say it isn't so! Ethel May Hickenlooper, you get your clothes back on!
Well, that certainly is quite the development.
You stop looking at my wife's developments!
Sorry. Well, my engineer is signaling me to wrap it up. He has class in 5 minutes. We'll take you back to the music now and try to give you more details on this demonstration as they, unfold. In the meantime, this has been Walter Simmons. Have a good rest of your day, Decatur.
I'm Megan Welfer, and that's the way it was. More or less.
Well, after just 2 minutes with you, Mr. Lawrence, I can already tell you have some major trust issues.
You really expect me to believe that, Dr. Shapiro? If that's your real name.
Well, Karen, I think it's safe to say that we'll soon be conquering your fear of flying.
You really think so, Doc?
Oh, yes. The entrails never lie.
And I guess that's when I started being afraid of kumquats. And then, of course, there's my fear of cabbages. Now that started
Oh,
when...
everything's about you. What about me, for God's sake? What about me?
This semester, in the midst of all the... well, everything, WJMU has been celebrating its 50th anniversary.
Earlier in the semester, we produced a series of short sketches detailing fictionalized accounts of our station's rich, colorful history.
Very fictionalized accounts.
Tonight, we're going to close out our special by doing more of that. But instead of it being a bunch of short things, it's going to be one big thing, made up of a bunch of short things all mushed up together.
And so, we present to you the history of WJMU, or a reasonable facsimile thereof.
Just awful.
I think the robot band is getting worse. Sorry.
Hear me now, people! This evening I come to you with a tale of much import. It is a tale of mirth and woe, of tragedy and betrayal, but ultimately of dedication and triumph! Meaning this is going to be very long. This is the history of WJMU! The year was 1969. The place, Millikan University, a young upstart of an institution eagerly about to enter a new decade. While studying one evening for an important chapter quiz, an ambitious young communication major had a revolutionary idea.
Hey guys, I just had a revolutionary idea.
Claire, do you mind? We're playing Monopoly here.
Yeah, Claire, we're playing Monopoly and totally not smoking reefer.
Please, I only have one good idea a month, and if I don't share it with somebody, it'll be lost forever.
But Monopoly is very important to us.
Come on, guys, just hear me out on this, please.
All right, what is it?
So, you know how I'm studying communications so I can work in radio after I graduate, right?
You do mention that every once in a blue moon.
Well, I was kind of thinking maybe it would be cool if we had sort of a radio station on campus.
What are you talking about, Claire?
I mean, like, if we had our own radio station here at Millikan, and it was run by students, and you could take classes to learn how to work in radio, and we'd have the station so people could get hands-on experience. And we'd be able to fill a need for the rest of the town by doing original programming and playing all the music that the regular stations don't play. What do you think?
Claire, that is the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my entire life. Get out of here with your dumb girl ideas.
Yeah,
Get on out of here with your girl hair and your girl clothes and your girl boobies.
Fine. You guys suck at Monopoly anyway.
You know, she's kind of right. We do suck at this game. Want to smoke some reefer?
Yeah, sure.
Alas! Claire's bold new idea had been rejected by the studentry. However, the very next day...
Hey, you know what might be cool? If our college had a radio station.
Aw, dude, that would be so cool.
Hey, that's my idea.
Get out of here, Claire.
Yeah, you're not in this story anymore.
Bullcrap. It was my idea to start a radio station. I want to be in the story.
Claire,
Just
just
go.
go.
Claire,
leave.
oh my
Get
God.
your booby
Paul and
and
I
your
have
girl
one
hair.
control. What are you doing?
Soon after weeks of petitioning, half a year of cutting through red tape, months of fundraising, and a year of construction, WJMU came into existence, making its very first broadcast on the eve of March 10th, 1971.
Hello, Decatur. Hello, Milliken. Hello, world. WJMU is now on the air. Now what?
Now came the need to develop original programming. As always, Milliken students answered the call.
And now, WJMU presents its adaptation of Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman.
Hey, Frankie.
Isn't that an old Eddie Lawrence bit?
Shh! Of course, not all of the years were kind to WJMU. In 1995, WJMU was rocked by scandal.
You wanted to see me, Professor Gregory?
Yes, Robin, sit down.
Okay.
Hello, Robin.
Vivian. Fancy your being here.
Robin, Vivian has just relayed to me some very disturbing information. According to her, there is audio evidence that you've achieved much of your academic success this year through deceitful practices.
What are you talking about?
Oh, Robin. Don't play dumb. I've practically got your signed confession right here on this tape.
I'm a big, dumb, stupid baby, and there's no way I can pass this big, important test tomorrow. I know. I'll cheat, and no one will suspect a thing.
That was very clearly not me.
Nevertheless, it's your word against hers, and her father happens to have a lot of money.
Loaded.
So I'm afraid we're going to have to relieve you of your position as program director.
I see. Well, it's been an honor serving this station. Thank you, Professor Gregory, and goodbye. And I hope whoever takes over my position will treat it with the same dignity and respect that I did.
The very next day at the executive board meeting.
Alright, guys, I know you've all been wondering who's going to be taking over the position of program director now that Robin has had to resign in disgrace, transfer to a new college, and then die in a tragic automobile accident that may or may not have actually been an accident.
Wait, what?
Well, wonder no more. Presenting our new program director, Vivian Harmon.
What? Vivian?
The controversial new host who's been spreading all those rumors about highly respected students and teachers on campus?
That's right, bitches.
You may want to cut down on the foul language during exec board meetings, Vivian.
Oops, sorry.
Now, you guys all get to know each other better while I go... not smoke some reefer.
Okay, you donkheads. I'm in charge now, and I rule with an iron fist. Now everybody line up and give me your pudding cups.
I know it was you who got Robin ousted, Vivian. There's no way I'm taking orders from you.
Me either.
Yeah! Shut up! You're all gonna do exactly as I say, or I'm gonna make you sleep in the mini fridge. It's my way or the highway, baby. I'm Don Juan Cherry Tempo. Now get out of here and go make me some good programming.
Rumble.
Under the reign of this tyrannical new program director, the station's output began to suffer.
This script is boring. Make it funnier.
But it's a news bulletin.
Then make it sexier. Do I have to do all the thinking around here?
Vivian, on this PSA script, the only note you gave me was make it 30% funnier. What exactly does that mean?
You're the writer. You figure it out.
This is not how giving feedback works.
Well, tough rockos. If you were any good, you wouldn't need feedback. So don't complain when I give it to you.
Soon, the station was rocked by rumblings of mutiny.
Rumble, rumble, rumble. Mutiny, mutiny, mutiny. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Mutiny, mutiny, mutiny.
And it all came to a head one gray November afternoon.
Let's see. What evil thing can I do today?
Hello, Vivian.
Evelyn. Zach. All the other members of the exec board who don't get the dignity of names. What are you doing here?
This is a mutiny.
Okay, and that means?
It means we don't think you're fit to be program director anymore, so we're kicking you out.
All right. And what evidence do you have against me? You can't oust me without evidence.
Oh, I think we have sufficient evidence.
Robin, I thought you were dead.
I got better. And I just so happen to have proof that you faked the recording you used to get me kicked off the exec board.
I'm gonna make a fake tape of Robin and frame her for cheating so that she gets kicked out of school, because I'm a big dumb baby and I don't have an ass.
That's not my voice. That's a fake.
Yeah, well, it's your word against mine. And thanks to my life insurance policy, I now happen to have a lot of money.
Big deal. I have money too.
True. But I also have friends.
Crap.
Seize her!
Well, another day of nothing abnormal going on.
Blood for ball! Blood for ball! Blood for ball!
What the hell is going on here?
Revolution! Also human sacrifice, but mostly revolution!
Untie Vivian this instant!
Okay. Ow!
Put the fire out first, Zach.
Now, what is the meaning of all this?
Are you gonna tell him, Viv, or are we gonna have to force it out of you?
I lied. Robin never cheated on that test. She never deserved to be kicked off of the exec board, made to transfer schools, and then die in a mysterious car accident that was definitely an accident.
Vivian, how could you? I trusted you. I've smoked weed in front of you, man. I mean, no, I haven't. That's stupid. Smoking weed is my least favorite thing to do. Nevertheless, with these new revelations, I'm afraid I'm going to have to relieve you of your position and reinstate Robin as our program director.
Yay! All right then. Kick me off your precious executive board. But I still have my money. I can use that money to burn this crummy station to the ground. Then I'll start my own radio station with blackjack and hookers.
Not so fast.
The goddess Athena!
That's right, bitches. Vivian Harmon, your evil deeds will not go unpunished. Because you used your wealth and status for wicked and selfish purposes, I'm going to turn you into a duck.
Yay!
And Robin, for your valiant and heroic efforts in removing this heartless tyrant from power, you shall be rewarded with the funeral of a Viking warrior!
Yay!
Quick now! Let us hurry to the lake.
And so ends my tale.
Finally!
But lo, though this playlet may end, the story of WJMU goes on!
And on, and on, and on,
and on.
Before I depart, I leave you with this one final thought. If you decide to become a stand-up comedian, do not tell jokes about radio.
Why not?
Because they always get very poor reception. Get it?
Angry with the sky, crazy lo-fi, frequencies around, freaky with the sound and funky with the beat, make you swivel in your seat and shiver when it's cold. Times New Roman bold, 12-point font, double space belt, buckled shoes laced. smiling to